here's something I really don't get, folks. The whole... How do I describe it? What's it called again? What's it called? It even has a name. Well, I don't like the whole violence is good and necessary argument. The whole that we need violence to keep the population in control and have enough resources for everybody. I don't get that. I mean, first of all, if you do this to have enough resources for everybody, it's obviously not going to work because there's not going to be in everybody. You're killing some people off, so you have enough resources for people that are there. But you're not going to have resources for people you kill, so that eliminates that. It goes back to my other video that's right here. It goes back to that. It goes back to what happened to reuse, reduce, and recycle, and birth control. What happened to that? Why do we need this whole violence is necessary evil argument, you know? It's not. And what I don't get is some people argue that if there is no violence, the world will be boring. But my argument is, with violence, the world is boring. I mean, you see all these humans getting killed, all these animals. You see all these people getting beat up, injured, severely wounded from violence of crime and war, domestic violence and stuff. And you see all these people stocking up on weapons. And to me, that kind of stuff and the like is boring. That kind of stuff is boring. Not this people getting along, people hugging, kissing, and talking to each other calmly, caring for each other. That I'd like to see more often. I don't think boredom is an excuse to have violence, because violence is pretty harmful. I mean, hey, we all have to admit that. Well, destructive. We all have to admit it's destructive, or else we're being unreasonable people. It's objective that violence is bad, but it's objective that violence is destructive. And that's part of the definition of violence, you know? Intentional destruction against another being, or thyself. So, violence, I don't really believe there is a necessary evil. I believe there's ways we could really function in a civilized way without violence. Or maybe there is such a thing as a necessary evil. Or I don't believe necessary evils that people often say are necessary evils are necessary. I mean, we could all get along. Like I said before, if we all cooperate rather than compete, we'd survive a lot better. But some people don't believe in that. I can understand, however, the people that believe that won't happen, because humans are pretty stubborn. I mean, look at all this killing and rape and sexual abuse and stealing and framing and scamming and other stuff people do. I mean, that's pretty nasty, and it's been going on since the beginning of time, and I think that's wrong. I wish there was something to do to bring the world closer and to bring the world to world peace. We may not have world peace, but at least something close to it one day if we keep trying. If we keep trying.